And do you think we're going to see rapidly intensifying storms more this season?
You know, the trends have certainly been in that favor over the last couple of years, going back even to 2020. I mean, from 2020 onward, we've seen a lot of rapidly intensifying storms, and that's because Brittany, that pool of water out there is quite warm. I mean, the water, the warm water, this what we call ocean heat content. The hurricanes draw upon that, and if they have this ample warm water and they start to develop, and there's a really favorable upper level environment with not a lot of wind shear tearing that vertically erect storm apart, that storm can just boom, blow, and it gets stronger. The pressure in the center of the storm goes down. So when we see decreasing pressure in a hurricane, that means it's getting stronger. The winds respond by getting faster. So it's all very much connected. So that's why we very much keep an eye on the sea surface temperatures and the upper level conditions as well.
You mentioned when you were writing for Forbes about Hurricane Beryl that there is another storm that you're keeping your eye out. You're going to write about it later, but is there anything you can tell us about that now?
You know, I've looked at the latest model projections. They're starting to back off of that one a little bit. And part of the reason actually may be because of Beryl. As Hurricane Beryl churns along, it churns up colder water behind it and the ocean. And that could be part of the reasons why the models are starting to sort of back off on that storm. Now, it still may have briefly, the latest I saw from the models this morning on July 1st is it's still resolving some type of system, but whether it actually gets to anything beyond a tropical storm or even to a tropical storm now remains to be seen because it may be feeling some of the effect. Remember, I said that warm ocean water is important, but Beryl is so strong, it's churning up deep, colder water. So that next system would have to come behind it. It may be feeling the effects of some of that, what we call upwelling, that churning up of colder water. And so I think it remains to be seen. But the key message here, Brittany, and you're spot on with bringing this up, we're not going to be able to let our guard down this at hurricane season. It's going to be an extremely busy hurricane season. I'll give you a little nugget for the listeners and viewers. You may be familiar with the fact that in recent years, which is astounding in itself, hurricane seasons have been so active that we've run out of names on the name list. When that happened in the past, we had to use the Greek alphabet. So once we ran out of the names, we'd start with Hurricane Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and so on. This year, there's been a change. There actually is now a supplemental name list that would be used. Only reason I'm bringing that up is I believe that we could have an active enough season that we may run out of names this year.